Seeing your health fixed as your trusted partner in unlocking the secrets to aging well, and today, we're diving into a surprising truth. If you're over 60, some vegetables that seem healthy could be secretly sabotaging your joint health, while others can become powerful allies for stronger legs, smoother movement, and less daily discomfort. It might sound unbelievable, but what you put on your plate plays a bigger role in your mobility than most people realize. You've been told to eat your vegetables since you were a kid. But what if, at this stage of life, not all vegetables are doing your body good? In fact, some may be making your joints stiffer, your legs heavier, and your daily movements more painful. The good news? A few strategic swaps could bring back flexibility, reduce inflammation, and support stronger bones and muscles. This isn't just another list of do's and don'ts, it's about understanding how your body changes after 60, and how to work with it, not against it, when you're younger. Your digestion, joint cushioning, and muscle mass naturally do more with less. But as time passes, certain foods can either fuel the fire of inflammation or help extinguish it. And the truth is, a few of the most common vegetables we've all grown up eating might be hurting your body more than helping it. So what should you look out for, and what should you add to your plate instead? Let's start by shining a light on 3 vegetables you may want to avoid or at least reduce if you're experiencing joint pain, stiffness in your knees, or weakness in your legs. You'll learn what they are, why they cause trouble, and how cutting back can actually bring quick improvements. And then, we'll introduce 3 powerful, age-friendly veggies that can do the opposite: strengthen your joints, fight inflammation, and support more active, mobile golden years. But first, let's understand what's really going on inside aging joints and why your food choices matter now more than ever. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to certain naturally occurring compounds in food, especially those that can trigger inflammation or disrupt how our muscles and joints function. When you're in your 20s or 30s, your system can handle a bit of irritation without much issue. But past 60, chronic low-grade inflammation builds up more easily, especially around your knees, hips, ankles, and hands. That's where food becomes either medicine or a problem. Let's get straight into it. The first vegetable on the list might come as a surprise. Yes, tomatoes. They're technically a fruit, but used like a vegetable in most dishes, and they're often praised for their antioxidant lycopene. But for many older adults, tomatoes can quietly become a problem, especially for those dealing with joint pain or arthritis. Why? Because tomatoes are part of a family called nightshades, which contain a compound called solanine. In some people, especially those with osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, solanine can aggravate inflammation and worsen joint stiffness or swelling. You might not feel it immediately, but over time, that daily tomato soup, pasta sauce, or slice of raw tomato on your sandwich might be contributing to that stiff feeling in your knees every morning. If you've already got sensitivity in your joints, reducing or eliminating tomatoes for a few weeks may lead to real relief. And it's not just tomatoes. Another nightshade vegetable, eggplant, is often overlooked, but it shares the same problematic solanine compound. It can be tough on people over 60 who already have inflammation lurking under the surface. Eggplant can also be harder to digest for some aging digestive systems, leading to bloating, discomfort, or fatigue after meals. And again, if you're noticing aching joints or stiff knees that don't seem to improve no matter what you do, cutting out eggplant for a couple of weeks might be an experiment worth trying. It's not about avoiding these foods forever, but listening to your body and testing how it reacts when you take a break from them. Colorful, crunchy, and often marketed as superfoods, peppers also fall into the nightshade category. While they're rich in vitamin C, they contain capsaicin and other compounds that can aggravate certain types of joint pain. If you love spicy food or often include sweet bell peppers in your salads or stir-fries, this might be a hard one to imagine cutting out. But again, it's not permanent, it's about understanding what your body needs right now. Many people over 60 report less joint swelling, better knee movement, and fewer aches after removing peppers for just 2 to 3 weeks. Let's be clear, not everyone is sensitive to nightshades. But if you've been struggling with pain, stiffness, or poor leg mobility despite eating what you think is a healthy diet, these 3 vegetables might be quietly contributing to the problem. Now, the good news: for every food that may work against your joints, there's another that can support them. So let's shift to the positive side: vegetables that actually reduce inflammation, strengthen joints, and support better movement as you age. If removing or reducing nightshades like tomatoes, eggplant, and peppers helps calm inflammation, the next step is even more powerful, replacing them with vegetables that actively nourish your joints, reduce pain, and support smoother, stronger movement every day. These next 3 vegetables aren't just good for you, they're targeted nutrition for people over 60 who want to stay mobile, active, and pain-free. Each one brings something unique to the table that your joints, bones, and muscles will thank you for. Let's start with a green powerhouse that does more than almost any other vegetable when it comes to age-related joint support. Kale is one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables on the planet, and it's especially powerful for people over 60. It's rich in vitamin K, which plays a direct role in bone health and joint lubrication. As you age, you naturally produce less synovial fluid, the oil that keeps your joints moving smoothly. Vitamin K helps maintain this lubrication and supports the production of bone-building proteins. But that's not all. Kale also contains calcium, magnesium, and vitamin C, which together help reduce joint inflammation and promote collagen production, the protein that makes up your cartilage and connective tissues. If you're dealing with creaky knees or stiffness after getting up in the morning, adding just a few servings of steamed or sautéed kale per week can be a game changer. And if kale seems a little too trendy or bitter for your taste, don't worry, our next vegetable is milder, sweeter, and just as healing. That's right, simple, sweet, and often underestimated. Carrots are packed with anti-inflammatory nutrients that directly support your joints and muscles. The big one here is beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body. This helps reduce oxidative stress inside your joints, which is one of the hidden causes of joint degeneration over time. Carrots are also high in fiber, which supports gut health, and that matters more than you think. An inflamed gut can trigger systemic inflammation, including in your knees, hips, and hands. Eating fiber-rich veggies like carrots helps restore gut balance, which in turn reduces whole-body pain and fatigue. Raw, roasted, or blended into soup, carrots are an easy win for your joints and your legs, especially if you've been dealing with soreness after walks, stairs, or light exercise. And now, the third vegetable to add is a bit lesser known in joint health circles, but quietly powerful. Beets are one of the most joint-friendly vegetables for older adults, yet most people overlook them. Rich in nitrates, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds, beets help increase blood flow to your muscles and joints. That means more nutrients, more oxygen, and faster recovery. If you often feel stiffness in the morning or tightness in your legs after even mild activity, beets could be a natural remedy. Their natural nitrates support better circulation, which is essential for keeping joints nourished and flushed of waste products that cause swelling. Plus, beets are rich in betalains, unique compounds shown in studies to reduce inflammation markers in the body. Whether you eat them roasted, boiled, or blended into a smoothie, just a few servings a week can help your joints feel more alive again. Your joints and legs don't have to define your age. They don't have to limit your freedom, steal your energy, or make simple things like walking upstairs or standing from a chair feel like a challenge. What you choose to put on your plate can either feed inflammation or fight it. It can either slow you down or support a stronger, more mobile version of yourself. And here's the best part: change doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start small. Try reducing those 3 common vegetables that may be contributing to joint pain: tomatoes, eggplant, and peppers, and notice how your body responds. Then, gradually add in the good stuff: kale, carrots, and beets. Let your meals become medicine. Let your food help you move better, feel better, and live better. At Senior Health Fixed, we believe that aging should never mean giving up your independence or your quality of life. Every small shift adds up. Every better bite brings you one step closer to easier mornings, stronger legs, and a body that supports the life you want to live. This isn't just about vegetables, it's about paying attention to your body. It's about giving yourself the tools to thrive, not just survive after 60. So next time you're in the kitchen, ask yourself, is this meal fueling my joints? Is it helping me move, walk, stretch, and live the way I want to? Because you deserve to feel strong. You deserve to move without pain, and with just a few changes, that future is within reach. Stick with Senior Health Fixed for more tips, guidance, and natural solutions designed for you, because health doesn't have an expiration date.